So again, you're not putting a link. This is the important thing, is you're not putting a link in there, and the AI is not putting a link in there. What it's doing is it's just auto replying using its AI brain, auto replying to mention your business. Welcome back to Making Money with AI. I'm Dave Espino, and if you want to learn the best ways to make money using AI, then you've come to the right place. I'm inviting you to get your free AI newsletter at the link below. I've been making money online for 25 years, and I'd like to be your coach and help you make money with AI too. Okay, let's get into today's video. Have you ever tried promoting your product, your service, your online course, or really anything online, and you run into the same problem over and over again? Pretty much every community has gatekeepers, and they don't want people spamming. So you have to be a little sneaky or a little tricky to try to extract your perfect customers from communities, because you don't own the community, they do, and they like to keep spam out. And for good reason. It makes sense, right? I mean, I have quite a few Facebook groups myself and other communities, and I'm always vigilant to make sure that people aren't spamming, trying to steal people away, and all that kind of thing. So it makes sense, and I don't fault them for that. I do that myself. We have to take care of our communities. Well, now there's a brand new AI tool that's very interesting, because it allows you to fly under the radar and get into communities that would normally kick you out. And I'm specifically talking about communities like Reddit. Now, Reddit is one of the highest traffic websites in the world. And yet, because the culture and the community of Reddit is very anti-promotion, at the first whiff of anything that sounds promotional, they downvote you, down to nothing, or they kick you out, or they moderate your post. Reddit is one of those websites that is really hard to crack. And yet it has so much traffic and so many of the right kind of people in many of these subreddits. So there's this amazing tool called Mention Master. I'm going to share with you a little bit about how it works and how you can use Mention Master to drive a lot of traffic from these places that most people are not able to drive traffic from. So let's get into Mention Master. So here we are on mentionmaster.net. I'll have a link in the description down below. And here is the basic premise of this AI tool. It says, you focus on your business, we bring you customers. AI that mentions your product in conversations on Reddit, Twitter, X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Hacker News. Get quality customers and drive more sales to your business. They have this very interesting guarantee here. It says, if your monthly revenue is less than our subscription fee after using Mention Master for a month, we'll give you your money back. That's a very interesting guarantee, especially from a direct response point of view. You want to, one of the best types of guarantees you can have is what's called a performance guarantee. And that is that, hey, put us to the test. Let us perform for you. If we don't perform the way we say we will, we'll give you your money back. Okay, that's an amazing guarantee. Now, you'll notice if you're on this site, there's some broken English here and there. And that's okay. The people who built it are not necessarily English speakers. But the point that I want you to understand is that this is a way to go under the radar, stealth, into communities like Reddit, where normally it's very, very difficult to get in there and to promote anything. You'll get kicked out right away. You'll get banned, you're suspended, all that kind of stuff. Well, here are some interesting examples. So somebody on X posted, why were conversion rates so low? And then this AI tool automatically responds with this. I'm wondering the same. Mine have been quite low as well. Curious to see what others have to say. Something tells me I'm doing the marketing wrong. Ahaha. And just a heads up, if you're up for using it, the Mention Master app is really good. So what it does is it puts in responses using AI and responds to other people's posts, and then it just mentions your product. And the good thing about this is it doesn't provide a link to your product, because in most of these communities, a link is an immediate red flag that you're trying to promote something, or you're trying to promote yourself. And they don't, they don't allow promotions, and therefore you get banned or downvoted or kicked out. So that is an example of what it does. So if you're on Reddit, for example, this one says, are faceless channels really viable? And then it says, I started a faceless YouTube channel about 2 months ago. I want to see what everyone's take is on faceless channels, etc. The AI response is, have you tried Niche Seeker? It can help you analyze YouTube niches to find the best channels with low competition and high demand. It could be a great tool to assess the viability of faceless YouTube channels. And then the person replied, that sounds intriguing. So again, you're not putting a link. This is the important thing, is you're not putting a link in there, and the AI is not putting a link in there. What it's doing is it's just auto-replying using its AI brain, auto-replying to mention your business, right? And then at that point, that person can go Google it, find it, and buy from you. So that's a very, very interesting way to market, especially because you're not putting links, because the links are the immediate red flags. You get what it does. And I'm going to talk a little bit more here on what it does. So why use Mention Master? Every startup needs effective product promotion and social media with millions of users. Today's social media is so saturated with ads. How then do we propose to promote your product in a more effective way? Our answer is Mention Master. Then it says, our people love our replies. So it actually gives some examples of replies that it gave. This one, try Dataway Editor. It has everything you need to automate the video creation process. So all you're doing is the AI is acting as an uninterested or unbiased third party that's just popping in a suggestion, being helpful, right? And because it's not putting in a link, it's not seen as promotional. It's seen as just an average person going in, going, oh yeah, I know a solution to this. You should try this. And that's interesting. Although it may be a little more difficult to track the results, but maybe this tool has a way to track that kind of thing. But the cool thing is, it would definitely be worth a test to see if your sales go up, or if you have a way to duplicate your existing funnel or your existing sales page, you clone it and have a different URL for that, and then use that URL for this particular test. That would be one way to see how much traffic is being driven from this AI tool. So it says, how does AI experts work? The work of the bots is as human-like as possible because we feature a unique AI specifically trained to generate the most human-like responses, including slang, misspelled words, obscenities, irony, jokes, and many other communication nuances. We also train this AI to become an expert on your product's topic. Now, I'm sure you can edit it so that it doesn't use obscenities or misspelled words if you want. I'm sure that there are ways to do that. It says, thanks to this feature, bots will not only generate human-like comments, but will also be as relevant as possible to the theme of your product. So that's what it does in a nutshell. You scroll down and you could see some additional things about how it works. You can select the keywords for the topic associated with your product, create a project, train your own AI expert, and then they start advertising your product, generating AI answers for you. So that is what I wanted to share with you. It is an amazing looking tool. I haven't tried it, in all fairness, but it does give us a new way to generate traffic. Notice that it also said it does these replies. I'm focusing a lot on Reddit because Reddit is notorious for being difficult to crack, right? Being difficult to get in there and promote things on Reddit. But it also works on X, on YouTube, and on a few other sites. So that's pretty interesting that you can tap into all these other sites all of a sudden that you weren't able to tap into before. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope that's helpful. If you already own a business, or if you already have a brand name for your product or a name for your course, these are amazing ways to use AI to get the word out about your product or service. That's what I have for you today. And by the way, be sure to subscribe to our free AI newsletter, where not only do we send you every new video as we put it out, but also any AI news, any ways to make money with AI, cool new strategies, and we even do giveaways all the time on the channel. So be sure to sign up for that free newsletter. It'll be at the link in the description below. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time on Making Money with AI.